Hi, this is Ruth Calabro. I'm here today to talk to you about VIP Kids as an option for a side gig. Side hustle is the word. Side Hustle 2020, and talk to you about my experience with that. I'm going to try and stay away from the good, the bad, pros and cons. I'm just going to give you my experience, and then you can decide for yourself whether it's a pro or con, or if it will work for you or if it won't. Please remember to subscribe to my channel and like the video if you find it useful or entertaining. I'm definitely looking for some good side hustles right now. And so I thought while I was looking, I would document them and vlog about them and hopefully provide someone else with some more quick information so that they don't have to go through the whole process if they feel it's not for them. We're going to talk about the VIP Kid, which is an online teaching opportunity. You can use it as a side hustle. Some people actually, I've watched a lot of YouTube videos on this doing my research, and people actually do work full-time at this. Apparently it's great for stay-at-home moms and provides opportunity for a lot of flexibility. It's definitely a legit opportunity. So if you're interested in this, definitely I would go for it. Anyway, back to my experience so far with VIP Kid and applying. I started this process on January 7th, 2020. So today is January 15th. So that was about 7-8 days ago. Whenever I've had the demo or the teacher workshop training, it was always very professional, it was always very succinct and efficient, and they definitely time boxed it very well, meaning if they say it's going to take 5 minutes, it takes 5 minutes. They keep to that time, which is nice because, you know, time is valuable. There's 4 steps. There's the basic information step. That's supposed to be 5 minutes. My experience of that was that, yes, that was completely super easy and literally took 5 minutes to do. There's a step 2 called a demo lesson that's supposed to take 30 minutes. There is a certification step, which they on their website say will take 2 to 3 hours. And then the final step is the contract info and background check. We'll go through each of these stages and let you know what I experienced and what information I found. Basic information is step 1. It's very easy, very simple, very quick. It literally takes 5 minutes. Step 2 is the demo lesson. This, they say, will take about 30 minutes to complete. And it did. When I set up my demo lesson, it did take exactly 30 minutes to complete with the one-on-one teacher. There are 3 different options that you can take for this. 2 of them are where you can do your own demo on your own time. They have, they let you know what you should cover, and you can do a video and you can upload it and not even have to deal with another human being. So that's an option. I took the in-person option because that's what I wanted to do. And so I set a date and time and I practiced. And so outside of the 30 minutes in preparation for this, I did practice. I did do all the steps on the website that they suggested and recommended, and I got props and did all kinds of stuff. Probably spent way too much time on it than I should have. But I actually had a lot of fun doing that. So my demo lesson went super well. The guy was super professional. Now, step 3 is the certification process. There are a couple of things that happen during this time. One of them is that you take a teacher workshop, and that is the one that is actually 90 minutes long. They have 15 minutes bonus material, which of course I stayed for. And there are 2 levels you can certify for. One of them is a lower level, and that's working with the younger children, age 5 to 9. The other one's called the intermediate levels, and that's for ages 7 through 11. I was going for the lower level one, the teacher workshop. So the teacher workshop included a Zoom meeting. You sign up for it for a date and time that you want to take it, and they have lots of flexibility. That's one thing that I appreciated with this website, is that there was a lot of flexibility with dates and times and when you could complete this stuff. So that was a bonus for me. There were no real issues. It was lengthy, but it was okay. And the teacher workshop was great. I actually had a lot of fun doing that. It did not seem like an hour and a half. So this teacher training workshop is mostly to help you prepare for the materials for your certification, to practice for your certification. They start off in a group, and then they break out to breakout sessions with smaller groups, which is awesome. Our teacher mentor was awesome. It was fun. I got to see people from all over the country who were also applying and doing the course. So that was kind of actually fun. I really enjoyed that. Okay, and then the actual certification process is about 30 minutes, and that's described more on the website, and that was no big deal. That was pretty easy after going through the demo and the teacher workshop. It does prepare you for the actual certification. I've heard in my research about on YouTube about VIP Kids that, and actually on the site itself, I think I saw it in a demo there. It actually takes people twice to go through the certification process. Oftentimes they have to do it twice. So I'm not going to tell you how many times it took me. Contract information is the final step, and background check. That's step 4. I have been in this step for like 3 to 4 days, and I'm getting a little bit frustrated about that. Right now I'm stuck in this step, probably going to move on to different side hustles, but I want to finish this out for you. They did call me yesterday to check in with me. I'm having serious issues with the websites, with uploading documents, and primarily with signing the electronic signature piece. It is a bit hard to get a hold of them. So they have a little headset icon on the right of the website so that you can click on, and I think it's done, a lot of this stuff is done by bots, because you can just tell by the interaction that there's not a real person behind there. So I didn't get a lot of help through there. I emailed, I didn't get a lot of help through that. And I called them 2 or 3 times and didn't get a lot of help from that. It said nobody was available to help. So I'm still waiting on the emails that in the phone call last night we discussed. So we'll see how that goes. If I was to continue forward, I would sign the contract, and I would be able to teach and go into the the website, which they call the teacher portal, and I would be able to move forward with this. The pay, it states on the website that you can earn up to $22 an hour. So the beginning pay is $7.50 plus incentives, as I was told. You have to choose, when you do get hired, you'll have to choose between being paid for your teaching, either weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, which I thought was nice because you have the flexibility there. However, the incentives are only distributed once a month. So if you're teaching $7.50 a class, and a class session is 25 to 30 minutes, and that is definitely time boxed. They don't want you going under 25, and they don't want you going over 30. So if we did 2 classes an hour at $7.50, of course that would be $15 an hour. That's $6 off from that 22, but there's a lot of incentives, and I'm not going to go into them all because there's lots of other YouTube videos that really go into detail about the incentives and things like that. There's been some good and some bad on YouTube that I've seen, and again, you have to make your own decisions, be responsible and accountable for your own decisions. What else you need to do. So what this job is an independent contractor, and for those of you who've never done independent contracting and don't know what that is, this is going to require a 1099 IRS form. The company will send that. That's their responsibility. But you just need to be aware that they will be, there's a threshold, and I don't know what it is, but there's a threshold. After you make a certain amount of money, they're required by law to report that to the IRS. So just be aware that that they are not taking taxes out of your paycheck. I think that's probably the biggest thing, is that when you're an independent contractor, you're going to need to figure out your own health care. You're going to need to figure out your taxes. So you want to save some of your income that you're earning. You want to put that aside to pay taxes at the end of the year, because you will be paying taxes, and you don't want to get hit with a big balance and go, oh my Lord. You're going to have to use your own equipment, which is fine. I mean, if you're work at home and a contractor, that's pretty common, especially with online work. The VIP Kid platform is what you're contracting to use. So that's the only tool you get from VIP Kid, and that's how you set up your classes. You interact with the students, and how you track your pay and all that. It does not cover anything else, not your props, not your web. Now they have a lot of tools online available for you to use, so that is helpful. I saw one YouTube video where this woman had the bare minimum, and she just totally rocked doing classrooms in a very small space. I was so impressed. Okay, so as an independent contractor and a teacher, you will need to, or it is encouraged for you to have your own insurance, because they don't provide workers' comp because you're an independent contractor. So you won't get workers' comp, and you won't get unemployment insurance if you get terminated or you quit, and things like that. And it's always good practice when you are an independent contractor to have your own business insurance for your protection. A lot of people have said that it was super easy for them to get on board and get hired and get moving. So you take it or you leave it, whichever you choose. That's what I'm here for, to give you information so that you can make informed decisions. And please remember to like my video if you liked it. Please hit that subscribe button and help me become a YouTube content provider partner. That will help with that. I'd love to see you. I'd love to know what your thoughts, your questions, your comments are. If you're going to try this side hustle, if you've tried other side hustles that work for you, I'd love to hear all that. Just put them in the comments and I will respond to them as I can, as quickly as I can. Thanks for watching my video, and I will see you soon.